I went to play, bro. I'm having flashbacks. That's not cool.
This was
That place is insane.
As a matter of fact, is your mic on?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're about to go somewhere for a couple minutes anyway.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I liking this? I'm going to be sharing this on my phone because you can't do what I'm trying to do for some reason on the laptop, which is weird.
What's up?
Like, you know how like you can share like multiple,
Yeah.
but you can't do that on the laptop. But I think that's so weird how you can't do that. What's up, guys? Right now, all we're gonna do is we're about to send it to different groups and things like that as always. You already know how we do this. Let's see here. Oh, we will talk about the fight too. We will talk about Adrian though, because I'm mad about that. I'm still mad about that.
Louisville Thrashers, what's the name of the team again?
Georgia Tech. Do they deserve a name after that, bro? Like, there's bad and then there's like unnecessarily just destroyed. Like, that was just fucking awful.
All right, gonna share this to a group.
Yeah, so we're just sharing it to everybody, get it to your friends, your family, things like that. If y'all got any questions y'all want to ask us, this is the perfect time to ask. The perfect time to ask. What's up, Anthony? Anthony Populous Brown. We got legends in the building, bro. We got Louisville's best rappers in the city. We got Angelus. We got Populous in the building. He's watching. What's up, Larry Watson?
We got Watson watching.
What's up, man? We're actually at a different venue today. We're at the Eagle Room that you can rent out here at Sports and Social. Just speak to my homie Nate, and he will tell you the prices on that. Because this is Louisville, we do nothing for free. Just saying.
Facts.
But yeah, man, if y'all got any questions about what y'all want to ask this week about what's going on and what's about to happen, let us know. Whatever you're feeling, this is the best time to get it off your chest. And right now, we're just sharing it to all of our beloved groups that we're in, all my little Louisville groups, and all of his sinful Kentucky people.
You know it's crazy because we're in here, the sound is a lot better when I cut the mic off of these. Because we don't have all the background noise.
That's good. And I have a phone that can actually, last the entire show. Right. You know how hard that is to do?
Should I share it to I Need a Babysitter group?
Yeah, share it to the I Need a Babysitter group. Because you probably do.
Yeah.
I already got it on my group. See, I'm faster. I'm the younger, more youthful ones.
No, because there's like 2 Cardinal groups. I got like literally 57 UK groups I got to share this to.
I feel like all those Kentucky groups are like, they're all related. They're all like the cousins and brothers and sisters and things like that.
Yeah, it's Big Blue Nation, bro. Simple as that. Plus, they're not grouped together, bro. Like, I got to make sure I don't put it in any of my fish groups.
You got fish groups.
Yeah, I got fish groups, bro. I own aquariums. More than one. So, yeah. All right. So we are almost. Yep, I think we are. Nope.
We're just waiting for old man Isaiah to.
Isaiah, what's up? I'm old now because.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you are old. But yo, what's good? It's your homie Deacon Miles and Isaiah. This is A House Divided. Just letting you know, right now we are at Sports and Social actually. We're actually in the Eagle Room. This is a place that you can rent out. You can get parties, things like that. Just talk to my homie Nate and he will tell you a way to hook that up for you. Also, do not forget, this Tuesday coming up, the 29th, Old Smoky Moonshine. Shout out to Old Smoky. They are throwing a huge event with me on Tuesday at Tavern on 4th Street, right up above us right now. Cool thing is, it's going to be free. It's going to be free moonshine tastings. It's going to be a bunch of really great stuff that you're going to want to do ASAP. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. Plus, you got a chance to win $100 just playing cornhole and things like
that?
I love cornhole.
Yep, but you suck
But
at it.
I call it beanbag because
Beanbag?
pause. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my! Shut up, man. It's cornhole, man.
Pause.
Goofy, man. But yo, we're coming off another great weekend of basketball, man.
It was
In fact,
a super weekend.
Louisville showed up at Atlanta. I don't know if y'all saw the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech got smacked. That's what happened, bro. It was ugly, man. It was a lot to a little about before halftime. Shout out to Louisville Cardinals, bro. We killed it. But shout out to the fans, bro. We traveled something vicious. We turned Atlanta into Car Atlanta, bro. It was beautiful. It was a great thing to see.
You know
What's
what?
up?
As far as that, man, Atlanta's like one of the few places that people from Louisville will go to and move to.
Yeah.
So I think there's a heavy Cardinal presence there
Already.
without Louisville playing.
But I feel like everybody's in Atlanta anyway. Like, honestly, if you look at any sports team, Atlanta's just where you go win stuff. Like, everybody in Atlanta wins stuff except for the teams from Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Like, think about it. Like, you think I'm playing? Okay, let's look at the Atlanta Falcons. They couldn't do nothing. Let's look at the Georgia Bulldogs. They couldn't win. How many times have they been in that building? They still can't win nothing. No one from it. The Hawks are terrible. I mean, we can go down the list. The last time someone did something great was the Atlanta United, which is soccer. But let's be honest here. This is a basketball podcast, so obviously no one really cares about soccer. Just saying. But
And nobody really cares about Atlanta or Georgia.
true. I
On
mean,
this podcast, at least.
we
That's all I'm saying.
But I will say this, Louisville showed out, man. They did some amazing things, dog. Like, and I'm not saying Georgia Tech's a terrible team, but at the same time,
I don't
man,
know. From what I've seen, bro, like I said, I didn't see the game at all because Kentucky was playing at the
Right.
same time. But I seen like on the ticker, the score went past, and it was halftime. I guess 30-something to 9.
it was bad.
And I'm like, are you kidding me?
It
Who are
was
they
really,
playing?
really bad. And the thing is, like, they're not supposed to be a garbage team. They're supposed to be somewhat decent. That's what they're supposed to be, but they just didn't show up. But I mean, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad that they didn't show up. I'm actually pretty excited they didn't. I'll take that dub.
I feel you,
I'll
bro.
take it.
I feel you. I'd be happy about the dub too.
I mean, VJ King, he even showed up. My cousin.
Tell me about it.
But he did something with the team. But I'm really excited that they're actually progressing and they're dominating conference opponents like that. It's one these mid-major you or someone like that, it's a conference opponent. Like, I don't care who's playing. Like, if
guys, like, what?
a lot to a little, dude.
'Cause
Like,
I know you guys beat like North Carolina, but
no, bro, we Georgia Tech to 51.
see, that's not even as bad as.
Yeah. This is bad because North Carolina we beat 83 to 62, 79-51. It's about the
Same
same.
thing.
It's about the same. It was just but I mean, I had to watch it, and believe it or not, because I'm the in the universe. I watched it on my. I was watching the game on my. So I was watching back and forth just like this, and I was dog.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. You look a little older after that game. I feel like that game put some years on you, man.
Well, it didn't at first, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a good game. The game with Auburn was a good game, man. It started out very good than UK, and after halftime, we came in, foot on the gas, you know what I'm saying? We pushed it up to, I think, 15 points.
Yeah.
We had a 15-point lead.
UK
know what I'm
does
saying?
best.
We're jigging
And
like,
then y'all does best. As soon as y'all.
you seen that? You watched that game, bro. You watched that game. Hold on, I got to find out what this kid's name was, bro.
Yeah, because he was giving it to y'all.
Like, dude was, hold on.
See, that's how you. Time you hit that. Let me see.
Brown, something. Yeah, Brown or something. Dude had 28 points.
He went in y'all back.
6 or 7 from the 3-point line, and 5 of those came in like the last 6 minutes of that game. Like, come on, man, that dude right there got rid. It's always somebody opposing team, like Klay Thompson, games on the line.
I got point of this,
Hey,
man.
what did you?
I'll tell you, like, and I Tyler Hero. I'm glad Hero was excited to shoot those free throws of that game. But bro, let me. So amazing that you guys literally won by a few inches. Plays the ball, it hits the backboard, goes in, he's right back. Sorry, I got lucky on that. It was a good one. Still a good win. I'm not Like it to y'all or something like that.
Every bad prayed at one. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's hand went in there and picked it up.
That's redemption from that Carolina game that year that y'all. That's redemption. I can put that behind you.
What does that have to do with this?
I mean, I'm just saying, bro, y'all have like bad luck. Sometimes bad luck, and now it's breaking. I think it's the damn room.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
Mic check 1 2. You know what?
We'll fix it. It'll fix it. But like I said, this close.
All right. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, we'll just use it because, like I said,
Okay.
there's no music in there.
All right, tell me if that's better, guys. We're using the iPad mic. This is But like I said, bro, y'all was this close to getting bounced out against Auburn, but now you're talking about y'all won 2 ranked opponent games back to back. How do y'all feel going into this Auburn game? Not Auburn. Who is it? Kansas. This Kansas game.
Like I said, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? We beat 2 ranked teams, and it wasn't like that Auburn game was close. It was real close, and I almost cried. You know what I'm saying? As that ball was going in, the tear was dropping. When the ball came out, the tear went back under my face. You know.
But here's the thing. Now y'all got Kansas. See, and they got y'all as a favorite against Kansas
because we playing at home. We're playing at home. I think Coach Cal's like 108 at home since he's been at U. So that's like close to.
See, that's some Tom Brady type numbers, bro. That makes me like suspect if like Tom Brady like numbers at home. I'm just saying. That's suspect. I might be deflating some balls or something for that.
Get out of here, cuz. Get out of here. No, like we're favored to win because we are. Kansas is a good team this season, but a lot of our guys who freaking peach yesterday played like the monster every he is.
He picks and
yeah, which is you know, man, like you are like you're athletic to do, bro. Not some games, then it's like he's just I'm just to hold his spot, pass his ball. Man, go slam him. You know what I'm saying? Today, he had like 20. He came through, man.
Hero's always gonna come through.
No, he is not.
Hero. I don't worry about Hero though. I feel like he's always gonna do the damn plays. Nice, bro.
Yeah, Hero is not. Hero's the person that's gonna be UK's leading scorer. Thomas thing, because he's but then he's started and he's showing flat. He's really not doing that. He's at
game. Yes,
that Louisville game without.
Yeah. He shows up in big games. I think Hero shows up in games on the small one. Like, I swear that's a mantra. Playing someone who's ranked who we're just gonna slow it up and we're gonna do whatever we want. Yeah. But I feel like you guys actually I was kind of critical on y'all, but the Mississippi State games kind of changed my mind a little bit because I felt like let them play with y'all. They started coming back, y'all.
Yeah. But they got it down to 2, bro.
Y'all got it down to 2.
They got it down to 2.
Yeah.
My heart was like, oh, not again. Not again. What was I doing? I had to go do something, bro. I came back to Chiefs. Like, oh, thank you, Lord.
Now, you see, I'm going to say something like some Cardinal friends, man. I'm honest. I'm not one of those crazy dudes who just, UK is going to lose every single game. If UK can beat Kansas, then it is possible to be a Final Four team. I will say that. If UK can beat Kansas, then it will be possible that they can be a Final Four team. UK has to beat Kansas, though.
We have to beat Kansas
Y'all gotta beat Kansas
in order to be considered a Final Four team?
Yes. Because here's the thing. The way the tournament works is, can you get it done at the long stretches of time with very strong talent? Mm-hmm. So you're talking about, can you win against a team who won their conference? Then the next step is, can you win against a team that's in the top 25? Then the next step is basically, can you win with the team that's in the top 10? That's basically the first round, second round, Sweet 16. That's when it gets real fun. Y'all got to prove that y'all can multiple ranked opponents, especially with a ranked opponent. Y'all can knock them impressed. Because I've done everything I to do. It's not expected.
Well, see, so I'm in because we beat Auburn. Like I told you last week, Auburn was the game that we had the strongest chance of losing because it was an away game.
Yeah.
You know, we beat them, beat Mississippi State yesterday, and Kansas, we're playing them at home. Granted, yeah, Kansas could go ahead and try to finesse the way out of it, but no.
Right. Now, the biggest issue with Auburn is, remember, Auburn is still a football school. Auburn is still building their basketball program. Don't get me wrong, they look great now. Like, here's the thing. At the end of the day, y'all still should beat Auburn. At the end of the day, let's be real. Like, the best thing that's ever came out of Auburn is
He was there.
anything else.
Hayden. Matter of fact, after the game, he went by the press conference while Coach Cal was talking.
That was funny.
And, oh, bruh.
That was funny.
I was waiting to hear Coach Cal's response. I thought he was going to get a little funky
That
with
was
it.
some Miles B type stuff. This is the reason why I'm not allowed in the locker rooms, because I would do that. I'm not allowed. So,
Oh, bro, that was,
I'm doing that all day. All day.
so fuck Cal apart. All right, that's what's up.
So, I mean, that's good, though. Let's see. Y'all got Kansas. Louisville has North Carolina State. Now, Louisville fans, chill out. This is a must-win game for U of L. Because if anything, like, Kentucky just went through hell with their schedule. Their schedule was ugly for the past.
Well, see, we're not finished yet.
Yeah, no, I still
Yeah.
got Kansas. Louisville, we just had an easy game against Georgia Tech. But our next games are North Carolina State, Pittsburgh, a little bit of a nap with Wake Forest, and then North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Louisville, we have a lot to watch for this coming up week. It's going to be rough. This North Carolina State game tomorrow.
Bro, for this next month, man.
Yeah, this next month sucks.
Yeah.
This next month sucks. This next month is ACC. Like, this is the cream of the. See, the ACC is so tight, bro. You know, there's like 6 teams tied for first. That's how tight the ACC is.
That's what's up.
So you're talking about top to bottom. All worst teams are West Virginia. Not West Virginia. Wake Forest and Clemson. Those are the worst teams. Everybody else has proven that they can beat somebody. Even Boston College went ahead and beat Florida State.
Well,
Yeah, like,
I'm just saying, man.
I'm just saying, like, ACC, it is the best conference in basketball.
Matter of fact, what's going on with that Tennessee game?
Yeah, we are checking. We are keeping tabs on that. I'll tell you about that once some time rolls by. But yeah, that if Tennessee loses, they're still going to be a great team. But it is what it is. It's like 57-56 right now. They're going to end up winning that game. I'm not worried about Tennessee.
Maybe. You never know
They
about those
will.
close games like that.
But
Yeah.
Louisville has a really tough game against North Carolina State. I'm a little bit nervous about this one because it is a home game. Don't get me wrong, but Louisville, they can't relax after that Georgia Tech beatdown. They can't chill. They can't get the big head. They can't think we finally made it. They need to keep that tenacity. We need to keep going hard at them. We need to break this whole thing apart. NC State is a must-win. That is putting our head down that we are here. We're ranked, even though care less about rankings in February. That's better to me.
Right now, is North Carolina Louisville's best win?
Right now, North Carolina might be Louisville's best win. No, I State, because Michigan State. State. Still Michigan State. Like, North Carolina was a great, don't get me wrong. North Carolina State, Louisville's already in. Let's be real. With their body of work right now, they have the 2 signature wins. They're going to beat the teams they're supposed to beat.
As of right now, I would agree with that.
Louisville's in the tournament. Beating a North Carolina State and then possibly beat North Carolina again, that could get Louisville a good 5 or a 4 seed. I feel like that would be enough to get Louisville a nice 5 or 4 seed. That'd be pretty nice. That'd be sweet.
I just got hello Fisher, Indiana.
Bro, we get more Louisville fans by the day, bro. Usually my
Facts.
whole stream is nothing but a bunch of degenerate Kentucky fans. But now
That's what
we
you
finally got
Big Blue Nation. Oh no, I got me throwing bees up. I'm sorry. My bad, you know what I'm saying?
That's okay.
Respect
That's
to the
okay.
crowd.
Y'all always set tripping at UK. We know. We've had this conversation. Well, yeah, man. Like I said, today we are at Sports and Social in the Eagle Room. You need to talk to my big homie Nate. He will set you up with any event that you want down here. Awesome Sports and Social. Still gonna be rocking the towel. Make sure you 29th and see me. Do you like?
Love moonshine.
Do you?
Love games.
Well, guess what? We're gonna hook you up. Tavern on 4th. We're gonna get you some money tastings, and you can play one. And guess what? You ain't got to spend a dime. So make sure you come.
We're going to be right up Sports and Social. And once again, we are back and forth like he's doing stuff. That's who you want to talk to if you want to rent out the Eagle room. It's going to be a but yo, getting right back into it. The state of Kentucky right now in basketball is nasty because you say they're making Louisville. How long would it take the program? And look, what you talking about? Rebuild. You know, talking about rebuild. Now we have my favorite people ask. It's goofy though. But they say how long would it take to rebuild the program? But guess what, baby?
What's up?
Brick by brick. It didn't even take that long, man. I'm telling you, dog, bro. I'm gonna tell you why I love Chris Mack, man. I actually knew, I was like, bro, it's gonna take 5 years. It's gonna take a grip. It's gonna be some time. I'm excited, bro.
I'm excited.
I'm excited because Louisville, the program's finally rebuilt. We're good. We're moving.
Well, I'll tell you what, bro. I think mostly, it's more so, I think they're talking about the football team.
Well, we'll get into
Like
football
I said,
too.
no, I'm saying as far as the rebuilding, taking the time, like we said last year, you guys weren't truly crap in basketball, you know.
It's just, it was obvious we didn't have a coach. We had a manager.
Yeah.
Like Pageant, he was a manager. Like we had a decent team, but it's his first year with one of the biggest basketball schools in the world, in the nation. Like you just can't just hand the keys to a Ferrari to somebody who's 16. Don't drive, son.
I mean, you can, but you know what I'm saying. Don't be shocked by the results.
I mean, honestly, Pageant still didn't do a bad job. They still almost made the tournament. They beat Virginia. They in that mug.
Yeah.
So it is.
So
what
like
it
I
is.
said, bro, this guy Mac, he's showing that he can coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a bad boy.
He's a coach and must.
You sound old.
You know what I'm saying? I was about to say some old stuff too, bro.
But yeah, bro, like I said, we look nice. We look good. Now, I do want to touch on football a little bit because
Why?
I'm going to tell you why. Louisville fans, there will not be a spring game this year.
Yeah, what's up with that? I seen that.
Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it because the spring game was always a way for me to see who's coming back, who's here, what's going down, how does the team look, because with basketball, you can always kind of glance at it. And it's usually the same people coming back, or 3 or 4 people coming back, or it's going to be the same system. With football, when you get a whole new system with a whole new coach, things change.
Yeah.
And I really want to get that preview. So I'm kind of hurt there's not going to be a spring game, man.
Well, it's all right. I'm glad I ain't got to listen to y'all Cardinal fans talk about some irrelevant stuff. Oh, you see that left guard we just got in? Oh, he was doing.
Well, because we watch
Who
football.
cares?
Like, this is the first year Kentucky fans watch football in their life. That's not the NFL.
This is the first.
Y'all have never seen football outside the NFL until this year.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is the first time. So Louisville not having a spring game, it does kind of hurt, more of a sentimental value, but I see why. It happened. I see exactly why. Oh, you're so sweet.
So, no, continue talking.
I still owe OJ $100. I'm waiting for my check. So just being real.
OJ, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm being very petty right now, so I'm gonna hand him over this money.
I still owe him 75. So this is really going to him.
Oh, go ahead, count it.
What? Why do you have all these ones, bro?
First off, I left the strip club if I came here.
It's 25. It's really 24? No, I'm cool with 24. I'm not even gonna get mad at this.
I'm sorry, I had to be a jerk.
You are such a child.
Oh, damn.
So
How
listen-
about the cars being ranked?
Dude, honestly, here's the thing. I don't care about rankings, but I am glad to see them ranked. As weird as that sounds, it sounds like a political answer, but I don't care about the rankings until February, because February, your rank kind of helps you determine your seed before you get into conference play. Because put it like this, if you're ranked in February, you know, I don't want to say you know for a fact, but you're pretty safe for the tournament.
Yeah.
If you're in the top 25, I'm ranked, I can lose a game in the conference tournament, I ain't got to be mad, whatever. It is what it is. But
Yeah, I mean, you guys are in there, man. You know, I personally thought you guys would have been in there after beating North Carolina.
watch this, did I get mad we wasn't ranked last time when we beat North Carolina? I didn't even care. Because I know how it is. I know what they're looking for. I know what they're saying. They're saying, well, they got blown out by Kentucky. Well, they lost to our Marquette. Well, they lost these. They have 5 losses. We can't have them ranked. I understand. I don't trip. But one thing I love about basketball, unlike football, You lose a game, the season still goes.
Yeah.
The thing that sucks. The thing I hate about football is this: you lose one game, like what's the point of playing anymore? Like shut it down. Like what are we doing? If your name's not Alabama or Clemson or Georgia, why are you? You can, unless your name is Alabama, Clemson, or Georgia, you can't lose games in football. But in basketball, you can lose a game. Like look at Duke, bro. Duke's losing games. And they're still strong. Like they're still a scary team. Duke is honestly, to me, I'm gonna tell you what Duke looks like to me right now. Duke right now looks like old school. I don't want to really say Muhammad Ali, but honestly, that's probably the one boxer that everybody's gonna relate to. Muhammad Ali didn't win every single game, every single match.
No.
Muhammad Ali lost some matches, but he was still a bad man. He's still the greatest.
You know what? I feel the analogy that you're trying to use.
They still nice.
What I want is okay. Don't ever do that again. Don't you ever compare Duke to one of what I'm saying? My hometown
they
heroes,
might be
one of the greatest people from the state of Kentucky.
Is Duke not the greatest team in college basketball right now?
No,
How not?
because they're not number one. Number one is Tennessee.
That's a ranking. And Tennessee might lose. Do you not see this? Everybody's saying
I
this.
see that. I see. Let's see what's up with the score.
All right, I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep an eye on this Tennessee game, though.
I mean, I just want to see where we're at right now with it.
I don't know. I don't follow Tennessee.
Nobody follows Tennessee. My homie yesterday told me I was at his crib. Matter of fact, that's what was happening yesterday during the Kentucky game.
Oh, 61-61. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still 6 minutes. Tennessee gonna win.
that's 6
Calm
minutes.
down. Tennessee gonna win, guys. Just calm down. Zion or Romeo? I need to know the answer.
I mean,
Really? Zion. I go by who's winning.
who's gonna be better in the NBA? I'm going Zion. Who's the best person on the team?
I'm going Zion. Well, talking about on his team?
Yeah.
Oh hell, I'm sorry. To me, you can't really judge that team on who's the best, because that entire squad is just unnecessary. That entire squad. I'm gonna tell you why I hate.
true.
I don't
That's
hate
true.
Duke personally, but
I
the
do.
thing I hate about this team is it really looks like some 5-year-old got a hold of somebody's 2K and said, "Let me create a player. Let me create another player. Let me create another player. Let me create another player. I'm gonna put them all on the same team." Like guys, I get sick and tired of that, man.
My homie Trotter. I was at his crib yesterday.
What, didn't know that Tennessee was number one?
Yeah.
I mean, they are, but that's why I don't care about rankings, because it's by default. It's because this team won. Let's be honest. Who is Tennessee beating that's really raised an eyebrow for you?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I just know they maintain their
I'm not
composure
saying,
while all
and
the
I've
other
been
teams
saying
is losing.
over and over and over again all season that Tennessee is one of the great teams this year. They're doing really big things, but right now they really haven't beat anybody that makes me say, you know what, that's a squad. They beat
Louisville.
right now. It looks like we're there.
Hold on, go back
in
up.
Gonzaga. That's who it was.
Hold on, go back up a little bit. Go back up a little
They
bit.
lost to Kansas. I don't know what you saying. Go back up for.
I'm saying I'm looking at the Georgia Tech game. Like they.
No, Georgia Tech, they beat the hell out of them. Well, not as still like
Kansas.
Tennessee beat Gonzaga, and that's really like
Kansas.
that's their thing.
Wait, did they beat Kansas?
Hell no, they didn't beat Kansas.
You sure they didn't beat Kansas?
Boy, it's right there, 87-81.
Okay, they did beat Kansas.
Hell no, they didn't beat no Kansas. But I like Tennessee. I feel like they're gonna be great, and I don't. Cedric, I don't know if Tennessee's getting lucky, bro. They do got some shooters, man. They got some shooters, bro. Like, that's the thing with Tennessee. They got
respect,
shooters,
bro.
man. It's like Beach Terrace over there. Chill out, everybody's Beach Terrace. But they got shooters. So, Tennessee's still a great team. I feel like, honestly, I feel like the SEC conference is going to come down between two teams, Tennessee and Kentucky. I don't think Auburn has the muscle to win the conference championship anymore. I feel like UK, y'all dynamic, y'all have this really big presence. Almost looks like we're watching 90s basketball style. That's what it feels like when you watch a Kentucky game. It feels like I'm watching 90s basketball. Like if they didn't call fouls every 5 seconds, y'all might be undefeated. But like just being real. But Tennessee, right now their best win right now is Gonzaga. They gotta prove something to SEC. They gotta beat a Kentucky. They gotta beat y'all.
Oh, they're gonna try. Trust me, they will.
I mean,
Try. That's what I'm saying. They will try.
they got a good shot. They got a good.
Everybody who plays Kentucky has a good shot. We lost to Bama, bro.
Y'all did lose the Bama.
We lost to Bama.
I mean,
so everybody comes, they gun for us. But at the same time, it depends on who shows up for Kentucky. So, like PJ showed up last night. If he would have showed up most other nights, we're good. Hero showed up last night, you know, a few games this season, but if he showed up every game this season, we probably would not have had, besides that Duke game.
Now, we'll say this.
Sounds good,
We've been talking SEC conference. Let's talk about Mount Olympus, also known as the ACC, which is the best conference in all of basketball.
It sounded like you were speaking some form of Latin just then.
What?
I didn't understand. What?
Bro, there are kings and there are gods, and then there's the ACC when it comes to basketball. Everybody else is what that song say, all the way up. I mean, let's be real though. Have you like the ACC top to bottom? The ACC top to bottom is.
Oh my gosh.
Am I lying?
You are.
How? How am I lying?
All right, you want to call you guys Mount Olympus. All right, I will say currently ACC is a little bit better than every other conference in basketball.
Yes, a little bit.
But at the same time, Kentucky will beat all those teams.
Oh, here we go with that. Now, let me tell you something. Now, here's what makes the ACC so dangerous. We're just looking at the top 5 in the ACC right now. Virginia, North Carolina, Duke, Louisville, and Syracuse. Now, Grant, I know what you want to say.
I'm not going to say it because you know what I'm going to say.
Kentucky fans are going to say, well, we beat 2 of them. That's just y'all. I'm looking at it from a conference standpoint. You're talking about Virginia. They finally got their first loss against a great Duke game. Did you see that? That Duke-Virginia game? Oh, my gosh. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Was it yesterday?
No, it was a while back ago. It wasn't yesterday. There was nothing yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday. You keep getting your days mixed up.
I'm saying Duke played somebody yesterday. Came on after Kentucky.
Yeah,
game.
they played Pitt, and it wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I
It
seen
wasn't.
Zion do a move.
Zion did all the moves.
I seen like his first
Zion
one. I was
did
like, you know what? I'm
all
not
the
watching this
moves,
no more,
bro.
man.
Zion did all the moves, but my thing is, who do you think can win the ACC? That is the toughest question in college basketball right now. I can probably pick you the conference championship in every single conference, but the ACC.
All right, so with that being said, are you saying Duke's not a favorite to win a championship this year?
In the
If they're
ACC?
No. A national championship.
National title, my thing is this. When it comes to national title about who's a favorite, yes, Duke's going to be a favorite. But let's be real. Duke's not just going to be a favorite just because how great they are. We already know how ESPN and how sports work. They got the hype train, bro. The hype train is automatically going to put they can literally lose 2 or 3 more games right now, maybe 2 back-to-back, and they're still going to be like, well, they're still a great Duke team. This guy's not hurt. And Zion he didn't eat his Wheaties today, so he's mad. So that's what they're going to be like. But the ACC, we're talking about who can win it. I feel like it's open for anybody. Anyone can win it. Like, if you like basketball, I'm going to let you know when it starts. Watch the ACC tournament. My Louisville fans are going to know the Big East, and we were putting like 9, 8 teams, 11 teams in the tournament. We're going to see that this year with the ACC. Yeah, y'all do play Tennessee twice.
Yeah, let me check on that.
I don't know what you're checking on. He just told you.
I mean,
You think-
he's a Cardinal fan.
Louisville fans don't lie about basketball because we watch all the games. Kentucky fans, y'all just watch our team and pray to God everything happens. But like I was
Is that
saying,
really
I want to
a-
know right now too, who do y'all think is going to win the ACC tournament? Me personally, I'm going to shock a lot of people with what I'm about to say.
You probably think North Carolina.
Nope. I think Louisville can do it.
Do what?
I think Louisville can win the ACC tournament this year. I really do. I mean, you go ahead. Go ahead. Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest,
Wait.
man.
The way I feel right now, is that the way you felt when I told you that Kentucky in football can win the SEC East?
No, bro. I feel like Louisville can win the ACC tournament.
How, Sway?
Here's my thing. What's our biggest stumble, if anything, will come to Duke? It would be Duke. But honestly, after watching how Duke plays, I feel like Chris Mack can coach around Duke. I think Louisville's going to get Duke once this year. I think Louisville's going to shock some people, and they're going to beat Duke.
Do y'all play them once or twice?
We play them once.
All right, twice if you guys see them in the ACC tournament.
Bro, I'm telling you, I know even Louisville fans are like, bro, I don't see that happen. I'm going to tell you why I think Louisville can do it. One, we're one of the, shut up. We're one of the few, I hate emojis, bro. I'm going to disable all the emojis. I feel like Duke's the easy pick for the ACC. But the reason why I feel like Louisville has a shot is this, bro. Louisville, the way Chris Mack coaches, if you've been watching the past few games, he can adjust to any defensive scheme. He can adjust to any offensive scheme. adjust to either if he's undersized, if he's oversized, he can adjust when Louisville's having a bad shooting night. I feel like if it comes down to coach, I'm not going to say Chris Mack is going to outcoach Coach K, but I feel like we're going to see an instant clash with Duke and Louisville in the ACC championship game.
All right, I'm going to say this.
Here we go.
Now, Louisville is doing a lot better than what people expected them to do this season. Chris Mack is coaching his ass off.
Ass. He has no ass. He has no ass.
He coached it off. Okay? That was gone second game of the season.
Ass is gone.
But you're saying that his coaching skills with the talent that he has is going to overcome Coach K's coaching skills and the talent that he has.
I said it's going to be an instant. Time out. See, now you put more. Chill out.
I'm sorry. I'm asking.
What the meme say? Hold up. Let you know, Chris Mack, I'm not going to say he's going to outcoach Coach K. What I'm going to say is this. It is going to be a chess match of coaching. And I feel like to the wire, yes, Chris Mack deserves Coach of the Year. I don't know. No, who deserves Coach of the Year more than Chris Mack right now? All right. Coach of the Year, Chris Mack deserves from a team that went. Luke didn't win one rank last season. Didn't make the turn. They've already had multiple rank under their belt. Chance to really prove something with this stretch, bro. You talking about they can beat a Duke in the stretch, or Virginia, or beat North Carolina again, bro? I'm telling you, dog. Louisville has a chance, and I feel like if Louisville two more ranked wins, they can win the ACC.
I'll tell you what. This next month is going to force Louisville to build a lot of character.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And if you guys take a couple losses early in the month, I'm going to see a lot of your fans drop off.
Hold up now. Louisville fans don't drop off now. Now, we might cuss everybody out. We might not show up for work. We might call in sick. But off. Louisville fans don't drop off now. Now, Kentucky fans, we can't say about y'all. But I'm just saying, fans are still going to be there this weekend. It's going to be a nasty week. We know we're going through a gauntlet. But, I mean, hell, that's what happens when you sign up to play with the best. That's what happens when you sign up to play with the best. We all can't be in the SEC, which is now decent. It's now a good conference. You laugh like I'm lying. Like, let's be real.
Gosh. No.
All right, then.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You laugh like I'm lying, but I'm just being real, bro. Like, hey, Pitt is going to take it all. Okay, bro. You're drunk. Now, yeah, Pitt just got embarrassed. Pitt got embarrassed by Duke. Because they was hyped. They was so ready to go, bro. That place was going animal crazy.
Is that what they played yesterday?
Yeah, they didn't really play much. I mean, they showed up to the arena, bro. They let Duke in.
That's the whole thing. Like I said, I watched Zion's first bucket, and I was like, you know what, bro?
That's usually
his first and one.
Yeah.
It's the first and one.
You can usually tell how the game's going to go by how his first and one's going to be. Like, if he just goes in there, booms on somebody, walks back, hits the free throw, game over. You just might as well pack it up.
Like, yeah, you know I'm going to take some
Oh, my
shots.
gosh. It's 3 minutes left, and Vanderbilt is beating Tennessee by 3. But here's the thing. Like I said, but you see, Tennessee's only lost one game.
What's Vandy's record right now?
Vandy is 9-8. Oh,
why is Vandy Tennessee's kryptonite, bro?
But it's just like that because for the longest, let's be real. For the longest, Kentucky couldn't beat Mississippi State at the hump.
I mean,
shoot. Like honestly, I can't name one player that's ever played for Mississippi State in my life, and y'all still lose to that team when y'all go play Mississippi State at Mississippi State. I will never understand that.
I know that a player there.
I don't know one
season, but after the
State
season's over with, it's
Where we at? 38 minutes. Just letting you know, once again, we are at the Eagle Room here at Sports and Social. If you ever want to get this beautiful place out, you see we got the leather couches, man. There's food, there's drinks, there's all that. All I'm letting you know, you just got to hit up my homie Nate. You can get this whole place. He'll let you know the prices. Also, he's petty. Yeah, they all owe $5 conference. Also, Tuesday. I cannot stress this enough, man. Shout out to Old Smoky Look. If you like flavored moonshine, if you like getting free money, and if you just like hanging with me playing some cornhole, doing what we do, I'm letting you know. That's the move. Tuesday.
I think I'll be here Tuesday.
Tavern on 4th Street. And guess what? I understand y'all struggling. Some of y'all ain't got y'all taxes back because this government shut down. I get it. Not my fault. I'm going to make sure it's free for everybody. Okay. Everybody gets in free. Y'all ain't got to pay nothing. Just come up to Tavern on 4th on Tuesday.
I'm gonna get you some moonshining. You dog, you ain't got to pay nothing for the moonshine, bro. I'm gonna get you a nice little tasting. You taste all the flavors, and guess what? If you can guess the flavors of all the moonshines, we're gonna blindfold you, and if you can guess the flavors of all the moonshines, you win a trip to the distillery. So you can go to Old Smoky and get even more moonshine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get people messed up on a Tuesday. Why not?
Well, you know what? I will come here. I will get messed up on it. No, I won't get messed up
Yes,
on
it
it.
will. It's too late.
I'm here to be a moonshine
Too late.
connoisseur to let them know
Shut
that my
up.
palate is
Spell palate.
Pallettete. What do you like? I can't.
Slick want to check that. I Slick want to check that. I feel like that's wrong.
Is it Pallettete?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it
I'm not,
You know
I
what?
don't feel
It don't
like
matter.
checking you.
For the moment, I'm right. You grammar police people out there, leave me alone. All right.
Speaking of which, let's talk some NBA real quick because
Yeah.
let's talk some NBA. So, Gorgie Zhang, I don't know why. This is why I'm wearing the hat, bro, because you know my homie Gorgie. Gorgie Zhang got into it with what's his name, Devin Booker.
Devin Booker. Yeah.
I don't know why Devin Booker's fighting anybody because the Suns ain't done nothing in years.
Well, you know, his best friend is Tyler Eulis.
Okay.
Tyler Eulis, his first year here, Boogie Cousins came down to practice with him,
Okay.
and Eulis got into a big boogie.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
You didn't know, but yeah.
No.
Eulis was going to box Boogie Cousins.
You don't want to fight. I don't want to. Why would you want to fight?
Eulis is the smallest guy. Eulis.
Eulis is an idiot.
No, he got the heart of a lion.
And he has a brain of a dumbass.
You can say whatever you want. I'm just saying. That's him and Devin are best friends. I don't know if Devin's actually the wild one of the bunch. I don't know. You remember the fight they had at the hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Eulis had to go get Devin. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, these dudes just tried to kidnap me, son.
Oh my God. No, man.
I'm just saying, bro, he's about that life.
But I don't know why you would ever try to fight Gorgie Zhang. Gorgie Zhang
He's a nice guy,
is
bro.
he is like one of the nicest guys in the league.
Yeah.
Who picks a fight with Gorgie Zhang?
No. That's Gorgie.
No.
That's why he's my homie, bro. Gorgie's the homie. You
Yeah,
know what
that
I'm
was
saying? Because
funny.
Gorgie was trying to box him out, but when they asked him about it later on, he was like, "No, I just wanted to meet him in the back to exchange jerseys." He know it.
That's what we're gonna start calling fighting now. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, man. You trying to exchange some jerseys right now, man? You trying to exchange some jerseys, man? Get that autograph? Yeah. You trying to let me get that jersey off your back?
Hey, bro, that's hilarious, bro. Like, I normally got jokes for light-skinned people. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up, man.
And like I do, Devin Booker was in the wrong in this situation. You know
Very
what I'm
much
saying?
so.
Gorgie wasn't trying to elbow him; it just happened that way. But he got his feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Big
He
time.
started feeling like Drake in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Got emotional. I don't know if he slapped him or flicked his nose. He did something to Gorgie's face, and at that moment I was like, oh man, he's about to turn this dude's face into like a blueberry or something. Like it didn't look like it's gonna be good for him. But he showed heart.
But, I mean, you can show heart, but like, let's show some head too, bro, because he can't fight.
Pause. I feel you, bro.
I've never seen Devin Booker as a tough guy. Like Gorgie Zhang said it best. He says Devin Booker. He says there's a lot of guys in the. Oh my gosh, Vandy is up by 4. Tennessee might actually lose, but it'll only be their second loss, so it really won't matter. It just won't. Like people hate when I do that. They're like, "Oh, you're downplaying." It's who cares? They lost the game to Vandy. It sucks, but and is it at Vandy? Yes,
Yeah,
it's at Vandy. So. I mean, good win for Vandy. They're still not going to make the tournament.
Facts.
I mean, they're still not going to make the
I
tournament.
bet they rushed the floor.
You know they'll rush the floor.
Yeah, they're gonna rush
It's
the floor.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, we beat the #1 team. man.
Okay, here's the thing.
Plus,
Vanderbilt,
Vandy got like that raised floor too.
which is weird. Like, you actually do work to. No, they're probably not going to rush the floor. That's too much work, bro.
They're gonna rush the
But
sideline.
you see, Vanderbilt, like, when Vanderbilt wins, I see it as the same way as like when Yale or Harvard beat someone big. They're the Harvard of the South, bro. Like, that's what they're called, the Harvard of the South. Skip Bayless went to Vanderbilt, okay? Like, come on, man. Like, they're not going to make the tournament. This right here is probably going to go on record. They're probably going to make T-shirts. Kind of like when Florida lost to Kentucky this year in football. It was a big deal to Kentucky, and Florida fans was like, it is whatever. It happens. It's cool. But it's just not a big deal to Tennessee.
Wow.
Oh, that struck a nerve.
It wasn't even the nerve. It's just you always trying to find a way to throw a Kentucky diss in there. Ain't got nothing to do with Kentucky, but let's throw a Kentucky
Yeah, I like how I
diss in
slid
there.
that in there,
Yeah,
too,
that's
boy.
cool.
I just briefly slid that in there, man. But
That's cool, man.
We were talking about NBA for a bit. I do want to, we touched on it a little bit. I do want to talk about spring games, though. If Kentucky didn't have a spring game in football, would you care?
No.
Why not?
Those are, if you ask me, those are for spring games is for the coaches and players and the fans that ain't got nothing else to do with their life.
Chill out. It's for the fans who ain't got no money. All right. So you know, some of these games, shut up. Some of these games be expensive, bro. If I can watch Louisville for free and sit in the front row in a seat that usually costs like $300, $500, I'm taking that.
First
seat.
off, you could have went to any Louisville game this season for
This
$4.
season? Okay, this season. Yes, this season you could.
Come on, bro. Matter of fact, you can go to Planet Fitness right now and get a Cardinal basketball ticket. You know what I'm saying? With a membership.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Well, yes, it's called a promotion. We've had.
Whatever you want to call it, cause
It's a promotion.
It's always a way to get a
You can get
ticket
a
to
UK
a Cardinal game.
You can get a
Very
UK
cheap.
ticket that's not Kansas right now for $5. It's not hard.
So I'm saying, bro, like you talking about it's for people with no money. Come on, man. Nah, like the game sucks. Like, don't get me wrong. It's good to go see what players are gonna possibly be starting. You know what I'm saying? To get your knowledge up, like 4 or 5 months before the season
And
starts.
you know me, I like to know the stats. I like to know who's doing what. I like to know what position. I like the analytics of it. I like to break down the numbers. I like to have that probability and predictions already in my head before the season starts. I like to know if we have a defense this year. Exactly, Eric.
Defense?
Yes.
Defense?
Stop it. Stop it. You're not going to Soldier Boy me here today. I've had enough Soldier Boy. I've had some, bro. I got approached to do a hip hop podcast. It's like, bro, it's gonna take me some time. I gotta wait till this Soldier Boy stuff cool down. I'm not gonna debate Soldier Boy. Not here, not now, not ever. But yes, I want to see,
Boy.
Eric, if we actually have a defense. Do we have a defense this year? I would love to know if Louisville has anybody playing defense this year.
They will have 11 people playing defense at the time of the game. Will they actually perform their rightful duties? We don't know.
You're a dick.
We do not
You're
know.
such a jerk, man.
Now, speaking of, that's not even a good segue. So Boogie's back.
Hey, Boogie Cousins is back.
Boogie is back.
Boogie is back.
It don't look like he's lost a step either.
Nah, bro, the league looks. Nah, bro. Here's the thing. Let me tell you, people who don't watch the NBA who get on my nerves. Y'all make me sick, man. Everybody was sitting here like, oh, the Warriors lost the game. Oh, you see how they got smacked by the Lakers on Christmas? Let me tell you something, bro. Those of y'all who don't watch basketball, both college and the NBA, none of this ish matters till February. Nothing matters until February. February, you will know if your team ain't looking good mid-January after the All-Star break. I'm letting you know right now your team ain't going to look good. Point blank, period. That's just how that's going to be. It's not. So everybody talking about all the Warriors, they're looking terrible. Nah, bro. Now Boogie's back. Now everybody like, all right, bro. I'll
Yeah.
shut up.
It's not fair.
Because remember
bro.
this, Boogie's on the bench.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's on the bench. He's not even playing. He's on the bench. He's not even. Boogie's on the bench.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, everybody who hates the Warriors, I hate when everybody's like, oh, they're a super team, they're a super team. The Warriors are a small market team. Let me put it into you in a way that you can understand it. They are literally just maybe a few clicks over our market in Louisville. There are a few clicks over us. Y'all keep confusing Golden State with LA. This is Oakland, okay? This is Oakland. This is not LA. This is not a prime market. They built this team from nothing.
Yeah.
What
That's
was
all
it?
good, but they still got a super team.
They got a super team, but they built it. They were smart. They did it in the trades. People made some dumb trades. They said, cool, I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him. Nobody wants Boogie. They gave the NBA a chance. They said, nobody wants Boogie.
Yeah, that's facts.
Nobody wants Boogie. Really? No, y'all sure? Yeah. For real? Last chance. All right. Now they got Boogie. Now it's over. Golden State. Champions.
That's so crazy. bro.
Crown them. Like, I'm a Celtic fan. I ain't gonna lie. I was praying to God. I was like, I'm gonna watch this Boogie game. I'm hoping he's like maybe limping, hurt, something. Bruh, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Then you got Klay Thompson not missing a three-pointer. He missed 1 3. He went 10 for 11.
That's
He's not the best shooter on the team.
facts.
The game is over.
He's not the best shooter on the team.
And y'all keep talking about LeBron. Y'all
But
better.
no, that's the whole thing, bro. Like LeBron is still LeBron, but LeBron individually he's better than a lot of teams in the NBA individually. But
Yeah.
when you bring the Warriors into it, okay,
It's a wrap.
then it's like, yeah, LeBron can't beat the Warriors by himself. All right, he can maybe win a game or two.
Tennessee's somehow tied up with like 48 seconds left. Thank you, Eric, for keeping us updated on that, too. And we're winding down on our show. We've been talking about the NBA. It's Super Bowl time. And let me be the first to say, all of you Patriots fans,
I'm sorry.
we can't say it. We got sponsors now, so we got to But every single one of you Patriots fans, dog, I'm not going to lie, Tom Brady is the GOAT.
I gotta wait till Tom Brady retires.
Ain't no wait, bro.
I have to wait till he
you can
retires
wait.
for me to say that.
Like,
I will not do it while he's an active Patriots.
Who's a better team? Who's the better quarterback than Tom Brady in the history of football?
I mean, a lot of people will argue Joe Montana.
How can you argue Joe Montana when this man's gone to what? LeBron's been to 8 straight finals. This man just went to 8 straight conference championships.
9 Super Bowls. 9 Super Bowls. But unlike LeBron.
And he has a chance to win 6 Super Bowls.
Yeah. But will he be? He doesn't get criticized like LeBron, even though LeBron has been to 9 finals.
I mean, we're not going to have that conversation. But
I'm just,
we're not going to have that conversation. The reason why LeBron gets his criticism is for the simple fact that he moved around, things such as that. That's one of the biggest issues. He moved around. LeBron James does this, if LeBron James stays in Cleveland and has this type of success, no one ever gets mad. No one really says it. If LeBron James wins 6 straight finals without losing, everyone's like he's better than Jordan.
I'm just saying, bro. Like LeBron had to do it because Cleveland wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. You know,
like the biggest issue with LeBron James was the fact that I've said it before. He's had terrible coaching and terrible management. It's like we've all been at a place where we've either been the best employee or that we know a place that had great employees, but the management was so terrible. Yeah. What happened to those employees? What did they do?
They quit.
They left.
Yeah.
They left. So, I mean, and that's what happened with LeBron James. You have bad management, you have bad coaching. I'm gonna dip on out of here.
And I guess you could say Golden State Warriors are like the let's see here. Chick-fil-A. They're the Chick-fil-A of it. Because you got great management, wonderful employees, you know what I'm saying, and great freaking food. I love their chicken sandwiches.
I mean, let me be
lemonade.
But can I be honest with you though? Look at all of Boston sports. The Bruins, the Celtics, the Patriots, the Red Sox.
Okay.
All of Boston competitive sports, all the pro sports, it's nothing but great management, every single clubhouse, every single organization. You can go down the line. For real, seriously, look at every.
Is it true that a lot of the Boston area teams are controlled or influenced by mafia?
That's back in the days of Whitey Bulger. I'm hoping that's done with.
Okay.
I'm hoping that's done. But that's probably still a thing.
Kraft looks like he has dealings with certain individuals to ensure that.
The man, come on, man. The man makes food. He makes food. He might be with the mafia. Are we really having a conspiracy talk? Is Robert Kraft?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
Robert Kraft, the dude who makes mac and cheese.
Just off.
I ain't gonna lie. If I got whacked, shut up. I hate you. If I got killed by the man who makes mac and cheese.
If I got whacked off by Robert Kraft.
I hate you so much. But for real, if I got killed by the man who makes mac and cheese, bro, I don't know how I could live with myself, bro. Like, seriously, dog. Could you imagine, man? He just comes through, pour some noodle shells and some cheese on your grave.
It's like, hey, bro, that's probably how he does it, too, bro.
I hope not,
Family
man.
tradition.
So, we got the LA Rams, and we have Satan. Who do y'all got to win the Super Bowl this year?
Anybody but the Patriots.
I'll be real with you. I got to pull a Lee Corso. My heart is going for the Rams. But my head is going for the Patriots. Let me flip it. I'm going with my heart, though. Let's go L.A.
What's up,
Aaron Donald, I am praying to God you can get to Tom Brady and sack him at least once.
Man, he hasn't been sacked at all during
This
the playoffs.
No.
Not at all.
He hasn't been touched.
That's how you get him to start throwing bad passes. You got to hit that man.
Yes.
You got to hit him.
I just really want someone.
Matter of fact, somebody in whatever city they play in the Super Bowl in, hit the team bus. You know what I'm saying? Rattle them up before the game.
Don't hit. Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying. He needs to be hit. You dig what I'm saying? Security guard there in the arena. You know what I'm saying? Stick him one good time, walk into the locker room.
Oh, my God.
Something. I don't want Tom Brady to win again.
My thing is, I don't hate Tom Brady. I don't hate the Patriots. I don't hate them. It's just
You're a Bengals fan.
yeah.
All right, so you can't hate them.
I mean,
All right, I'm a Colts fan. During the 2000 era, when the Colts were like freaking phenomenal, the Patriots were too, and a lot of those Super Bowl rings should have been ours. But Tom Brady, man,
Tom Brady's the most clutch athlete I've ever seen.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady is the most clutch. Like, we talk about clutch with LeBron and a whole bunch of other players, but like, I remember watching this game, and I'm on Twitter with my homie LJ Fiasco, and everybody's going crazy, and I'm like, bro, there's still 2 minutes left. There's still 2 minutes left.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody send your girlfriend in there to, you know what I'm saying, kneecap them.
Oh my goodness.
What happened to that game?
I mean, it's still like 2 seconds
seconds?
left, and like, you know, it's like the longest 2 seconds in sports. Something I hate about basketball, bro. It'd be like 2 seconds for the past 6 hours trying to go to work. I got things to do, and I'm waiting for 2 seconds to pass, man. I can't stand that kind of stuff, dude. So you got the Rams, I got the Rams. Everybody who's a human being on this earth with a good heart has the Rams.
Yes, decent human beings.
My question is, once whoever
R.
wants
Kelly is a fan of the Patriots. Think about that.
you know how many fans that man still has?
Yeah, but they're shitty people. I'm sorry. My mom's probably still
Oh
a fan.
my God. Well, hey, bro, we finna be up out of here, man. I'm about to catch the rest of this Tennessee game. Don't forget, Tuesday, Tavern on 4th Street, moonshine, tastings. You're gonna have a chance to win cash, play games, plus some of the best bartenders in the city gonna be rocking with your dog. I'll be up there to chill with you. Trust me, I will be there from 7 when it starts till 10 when it's over with. You can hit up my page right now, Deacon Miles on Facebook, and you can sign up on the event, man. I'm letting you know you're gonna wanna be there. If you're not there, that's how I know you got too much money, because the whole thing's free. I'm literally letting you guys have free drinks. Look at that. Tennessee games in overtime. I got to watch this. This has been a House Divided, baby. Guess what? We out.
Peace. All right.